again. So we're just going to start and stand, and we'll do 15 minutes of 15-20 minutes of the band. A little bit of arms, a little bit of core, and a little bit of combining both. Okay, so if you just stand tall with your arms out, take your tailbone under, good, pull the band apart, and then you're just going to send your elbows towards the back of the room, and then we send your arms out to the front. So back and forward, so the arms are traveling parallel to the mat. You can add a little bit of a balance, so you can roll onto the balls of the feet and then pushing the bands away from you. So it's an inhale as we pull, and it's an exhale as we push, and again inhale and exhale. Awesome. And then we're going to add a squat to it. So from inhale, we're going to come straight into the squat. Good. And then on your next inhale, we pull and drop. Awesome. And pull and drop. Take a tailbone under. Inhale, pull. Exhale, drop. Inhale, pull. Elbows back. Exhale, drop. And do it one more time. Pull and drop. Standing tall, and then just the arms back and forward. And 7. You should feel them by now. And 6. Good. And 5. And 4. You can control the resistance of the band, so maybe just loosen it up a little bit. 2 more. And last one. Awesome. And then standing on the band, holding on to the bands, 4 fingers forward, thumbs to the back, shoulders back and down, and then we tuck your tailbone under. I'm gonna go ski, pull your band up, and then slowly out. So just feeling your abdominals kicking in. So it's a pull and a pull and a pull and straighten up. We keep going, we'll go 4 more. 4 and 3. Awesome. And 2 pull. Last one, we hold it here, really feeling your tummies. Good. And then just releasing your arms down and lift. And 7 and lift. 6. Depending on the strength of the band, you might not lift too high. So just as long as you're feeling the arms, as long as you're not losing the alignment of the body, just stay where you are. 3 more. And 2. Smile, because it's really hard for me. Oh, I'm trying not to breathe very heavily. Okay, and then we're going to come down onto your mat, and then pop the band around your feet. Those who need to use a ball, or those who would like to use a ball, the ball can always be behind your spine here. Okay, if you don't need it, if you don't want to use it, you absolutely don't need to use it. Okay, finding your neutral spine, rolling your shoulders back and down. Re-grip, so you want to have your 4 fingers on the outside of the band and thumbs inside. So when we pull and bend your elbows, you're gripping the band from the outside. Yep. Shoulders back and down, so we're going to roll all the sitting bones, bend, come back into straight arms and neutral spine. And 7. Good. And 6, exhale. And inhale. Good. And 5, 4. The ball is optional. And 3. Hugging those arms in towards your chest, in towards the sides. 2, 1. Stop here. Good. And then straighten up the arms and bend. Tuck your tailbone under. 7, 6, 5. Good. 4. Nice and slow. And 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome. And then coming back. into the upright position. You can shake them off, you can give them a quick stretch. Stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch. Excellent. And from here, coming down onto your spine. So if you have your head block, you can pop the block here. Bring your legs up, approximately hip width apart, maybe slightly wider, again just depending on what's comfortable. Holding onto the bands, I would wrap them around your hands, so just a little bit more resistance coming from here. I'm going to turn myself here. Okay, flex your feet and then we send your arms out and through and out to the sides and back to the center, so 90 degrees for the arms. Down, tuck your tailbone under, breathe those ribs into the mat. So just try and keep everything imprinted into the mat. And 4 and 3 and 2. Awesome. And last one. We add little pulses to it on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Staying where you are with the band. Bringing your legs into tabletop. So maybe just pushing your knees slightly away from you. Tuck your tailbone under. Holding onto the bands. Again, just depending on the length and the strength of the band. It might not be a very big movement, but just whichever movement that is, stay with it. Tuck your tailbone under. You can send your head and shoulders over the mat. You can keep them on the mat. It's totally up to you. You can go one arm at a time. You can go both. So just make sure you've got enough room over your head. Straighten up and bend. So sending your arm over the head and center. Over the head and center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And then if the band is long enough, you can add your legs. If the band is not long enough, maybe just a little push into that band with your feet and pull one or both arms over your head and then come back through. You can take your head and shoulders off the mat, and 7 and 6, beautiful, and 5. You can work with one arm at a time, and 4 and 3. Smile as you pull, and 2. Awesome. And last one, inhale. And then slowly hugging your knees into chest. You can put the band from over your feet, and then we fold it. So fold your band. Pull it slightly apart, going approximately shoulder level, and then just slightly out. Bringing your arms over the head. Okay, you can do option 1. Tucking your tailbone under, ribs into the mat. So we exhale, knee comes up, tapping the shin with the band, and then you send it back onto the mat. Okay, so just do it a couple of times. Pull on that band, and 2 more. Awesome. So you can do that as an option. Option 2, we're going to come into tabletop and we're going to do double leg stretch. Okay, so your double leg stretch is when we send your straight legs over towards the front wall at about 60, 70 degrees. Okay, so not too low, not too high. Tucking your tailbone under, breathing your ribs into the mat. If it's too much on the spine, just go for that option. Okay. You can take your head and shoulders off the mat. You can send your arms over your head. And then hugging your knees towards the chest. Tap the band. Tap the shins with the band with the shins. And then straighten up your arms and legs. Beautiful. Pulling on the band. And 7. And 6. You have options. And 5. You can also rest your head and shoulders on the mat. Just consciously breathe in that spine, those ribs into the mat. And inhale. Good. And 4. and 3, pull on that band, and 2, and 1. Amazing. And then hug your knees into chest, roll onto the side, from the side, coming into kneeling. From kneeling, we're going to kneel down onto the band. So make sure the band stays underneath your knees. If kneeling is not an option, come back to standing, and then you can stand on the band, okay? You can stand on the band, you can kneel on the band, it's up to you. And then we send your arm out and down. You can wrap around your hand if you would like to increase the resistance. You can keep it very loose. If you would like to give your arms a little bit of rest, tucking the tailbone under and continuing on 6 and 5. Beautiful. And 4 and 3, 2, good, and 1. Hold it here, try and lift it, maybe loosen up a little bit so that it goes shoulder level, okay? So you want to bend from the elbows, from the elbow, and straighten up that arm. Bend, straighten up, shoulders down, bend, straighten up, triceps working, and 4, and 3, good, and 2. The top arm stays parallel to the mat, and 1. Beautiful. And then releasing it down, switch sides, so holding onto that end of the band with your left hand and pull it across and down. And 7, tucking the tailbone under, and 6, good, and 5, 4, beautiful, 3 more. You can wrap it around your hand if you feel it's a little bit too loose, and last one. Good, and then slowly either maneuver yourself towards the right end of the band or just pull it slightly out, and then switching sides. So you want to have a little bit more band on the left side, especially if you need it for the triceps. Okay, so you can wrap around your hands or just loosen up, and we'll lift on 8 and 7, keeping your elbow nice and soft, shoulders down, tailbone under, and 6. Wipe a smile. Good, and 4, tuck your tailbone under, and 3, breathe in, and 2. Awesome, last one. On the last one, you want to have your arm parallel to the mat, and then we bend from the elbow, straighten up, elbow pointing up, and straighten up your triceps working, and how many? 6, and 5, and 4, awesome, and 3, and 2, 1, smile, and release. Oh, shake it off. Maybe my band is too strong. Maybe I've got the strongest band of all. And then we pull out, and then, and 7, good, and 6, 5, across, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, and then give them a shake, give them a stretch. Give your tricep stretch from here, from the top maybe. So just hug your elbow, pull it across, down. So just give them a little bit of a release. Awesome, and then we're going to take a plank. And with the plank, you can take the band around your spine. Again, you absolutely don't need to do it. You can just hold your plank, okay? Or you can anchor them down, your hands, stepping your feet back. Well, you can stay on all fours. You can shift your weight slightly forward. You can take full plank. Okay, if you're staying on all fours, come down onto all fours just now. We'll go with all fours. So from all fours, you're going to turn onto the side, open, lift your arm, and then come back down. Good. And then the same on the other side. So just work with all fours. You're coming into plank. Go a little bit wider so you can kind of flick your heels over to one side. Open. Come back into the center. We'll go 7 more. Take your own option. And down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Beautiful. And 4. Hug into your midline when you turn. And 3. Head stays level with the neck. And 2. Awesome. And last one. Coming down onto all fours. You can roll the band to just maybe just slightly down to the middle spine, and then just couple of cat cows. Just working under the resistance, with the resistance of the band. Round your spine against the resistance of the band, and then looking up. Good. And one more. Looking up, and then tuck your toes under. Roll onto your feet, and then starting to slowly come back, inch nice and upright. Position as you come all the way up. The band is going to go around your spine, sending your arms out. Good. And then we exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Good. And inhale, nice and open chest, a small of a stretch. Then a workout or exercise. And inhale, open. Good. And a few more. So just working from a rounded spine, inch and open chest. Beautiful. Rounded spine, open chest. And 2 more. Rounded spine, open chest. And 1 more. Open chest. Keeping your arms nice and wide, going a little bit wider. Squeeze the shoulder blades, we turn over to your right. Hold it there. Good. And then pointing both feet to point to the right. Roll onto the ball of your left foot. And then we round your spine from here. Chin to chest, belly into spine. Inhale. Squeeze your glute. Engage your hip flexor. We'll do 3 more times. Exhale, round in your spine. Inhale, open arms, squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone under, so engaging through the hip flexor, under and squeeze. And 2 more. And again, open, tuck, squeeze. So should feel release coming from your hip flexor and your quad. And 1 more. Awesome. And then slowly rest your arms. We'll move over to your left or other side. Again, so roll onto the ball of the back foot and we round your spine. And when we inhale, open chest, tucking your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes. Good. We'll do it 3 more times. Exhale and inhale. Tuck and squeeze and open. Good. And 2 more. Open. Tuck and squeeze. Beautiful. And last one, round. Open chest. Tuck and squeeze. Hold it. Beautiful. And then releasing your arms down. Keeping your band behind your spine, so approximately shoulder width, maybe just a little bit wider. Dropping your shoulders back and down, bending your knees, and then if you've got any shoulder issues, just rest your arms there and do a roll down. Or if your arms are okay, maybe pull it a little bit and then just sending your arms down with you. And then slowly coming back, inch nice and upright. Spine taking a side bend over to your right. Sending your arms over to the left. Side bend over to the left, sending your arms over to the right behind your spine. Good. And then we bring the arms up above your head. Maybe just fold your bands so that it's not flying in front of your face. Good. And then keep your arms level with your head. Bend your knees, semicircle over to the right. Keeping your arms level with the head, so you just want to release your spine. And 2 more. Good, and last one. And then we'll send your arms down. Roll your shoulders back and down, bringing your heels together. And thank you. And do clear. And the clear. Thank you.